All right, everyone, welcome back to another Coffee with Coleman. I'm actually here on site in Silver Spring, Maryland with Dion Love.
G'day, John.
Dion and I used to work together in the consulting realm at the Corporate Executive Board, then CEB, and now Gartner.
That's right.
And he's been there for
Just a little over 12 years.
12 years now. And he was one of my favorite people that I got to work for when I was there and was so fortunate. And he invited me to come over and do a coffee with Coleman with him. So he's going to be our first special guest for a little coffee with Coleman here on your Friday morning. So, Dion, tell me a little bit about what brought you out here to Silver Spring.
So my wife and I were living in Logan Circle, 14th and R Street, about 12, 13 years ago. And we were in a very small apartment there. We loved it. Or I guess it's a condo. It's a place that we owned. And we loved it, but we had our first son coming at the time, Geordie. So we knew we needed to move out. We needed to get somewhere that had a little more space. But the reason we moved up to Silver Spring was we really liked the downtown area and the walkability. This was before they were like tracking walkability for property, but that was a big thing for us. We loved.
So you knew about walkability before anybody else.
Well, it was important to us.
Okay.
Yeah, because we love that walkability in 14th and R Street, and we've got that here. I mean, we can walk everywhere in downtown Silver Spring, so we certainly love that about it.
That's great. And he was giving me a tour of his house. Tell us a little bit about some of the renovations that you're currently going through on your place.
So we're putting on a sunroom. We're putting on a sunroom because it's a small place here. It's not more than 1,500 square feet. And we have, up until very recently, 3 boys in 1 bedroom. And now the eldest boy is 11, soon to be 12. He's moved upstairs into an attic space, and the other boys are itching to have their own rooms. So we're putting on a sunroom, so that'll free up one of the former bedrooms that we've been using as a sunroom.
Interesting. And this is actually something that many of my clients have been kind of asking about is how do you start with one home and then eventually build onto it? And rather than, just stay in a house for 5 years and then upgrading and keep upgrading and doing that, you've kind of taken this house and make it to your own. And what I'll do is I'll put some pictures after this so you can see some of the stuff that he's doing. But you've kind of made this your own playground.
Yeah, we have, and I come from a country area in Australia originally, where the outdoors is very important to us. And my yard, or I call it my garden, but my yard is something that I spend a lot of time in when the weather is right. Of course, a lot of time in the spring and the fall in particular. We've spent across the 12, 13 years we've been here a lot of time thinking about the design of the outside landscape and the landscape environment.
That's great. That's wonderful. And for all of those, Coffee with Coleman addicts out there, what is one piece of any advice that you have for them for a successful 2018?
For a successful 2018, I would say be the person you're capable of being. Don't worry about New Year's resolutions. You probably know already what you need to do. Just focus on those things.
Absolutely. I got to go work out, so that's where we're at. So thanks, guys, for coming in for another Coffee with Coleman. We loved having you, and if you want to join in a Coffee with Coleman, just shoot me a note. I'd love to have you join. Talk to you soon.
Cheers.